Let's talk about sagging pants. Because this is another subject that a lot of people tend to get their emotions involved in. And apparently, society and the lawmakers in general tend to get their feelings involved in as well. Well, first of all, let me tell you my whole outtake on sagging pants. First of all, people are entitled to wear their clothes however they want to wear them, and I would never tell a grown adult how to wear their clothes, nor would I ever tell someone not to sag their pants. I would not be that type of person to do that because it's not my business to tell them that. But at the same time, if you expect to get a job and if you expect to be employed, then how do you think that's going to make you look when you go to apply for a job in the near future and you have future employers looking down at you as their employee? Because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to basically represent them as a whole. And they don't want to represent someone that is going to look like they're about trouble or that is going to look like they're not really meant to be there in the first place. So that's one thing to think about. You know, how do you think employers are going to look at you? Secondly, why is it that half of these people that sag their pants, why you have your whole butt cheeks hanging out of your pants? Not that people are even trying to look, but at the same time, why get mad when people do look when clearly you're showing your whole entire backside to the back of the world? Because one thing I have noticed over the years is that a lot of these men do that. I don't do it, but a lot of other men do it. But then they turn around and then they feel some type of way when somebody, looks down and sees that. And then what's even more funny is when they try to run, especially when they're trying to get away from something and they can't run as fast as they can because their pants, by being below their waist, is actually keeping them from running an actual distance to actually get out of a situation. That's another thing. One important matter I also want to also add is the fact that sagging originally started in prison. I'm sure that we all know this. And for those people that don't know it, well, you know it now because I just said it. There's people that actually sagged their pants in prison. And there was a reason why they sagged their pants. It was for easy access, and it was for the other prisoners. It was to let the other prisoners know that they were available. But you have a lot of men out here that do know that, but they still do it anyway because they don't care. Because in their mind, they think that it's a trend and it's a fashion, which I would never question anyone's trend or fashion. But if you're going to get mad about something, then get mad about something for the right reasons. You can't get mad about something if you're doing something and putting yourself out there in a way that's going to cause people to look at you negatively. That's just my whole opinion about it. How you put yourself out there and how you make yourself be viewed by the world, especially since the world and people, already judge you off of your first impression. Because people judge you off how you look and they judge you off first impression. This is how the world is. This is nothing new. Then you should at least know how people are going to look at you and you should at least know how you're going to come off to other people. And that's just my whole situation. And that's just my ordeal on all of it. I feel that if you're sagging your pants below your waist, I think in your mind, consciously, you know that people are looking, whether it's another man looking or if it's a woman looking. Consciously, you know that someone is looking and you know that they're viewing your backside because it is broadcasted for the whole world to see. And I think that a lot of these men are aware of that. But again, that's not my business. But that's just a couple things that I wanted to put out there.